The fundamental question to ask, if you're a business owner and you have the capacity to generate more sales revenue than you're currently doing, you need to be considering trade. Why? Because bartering your goods or services, in addition to your regular cash customers out there, will generate you a new market of goods and services coming and people wanting to do business with you, as well as you being able to buy goods and services without always having to part with your hard-earned cash. So let's go through these. Who, what, when, where, and how first. Who comprises a barter exchange? Well, its members are primarily business owners who buy and sell their goods and services to one another. Occasionally, an individual trader may come into the exchange with a car, boat, something of value that they can put into our marketplace. But by and large, it's business owners who are doing business. Let's move to what is a barter exchange. Well, we function, Barter Business Cooperative, BBC, functions as a trade bank for our members. Each member has an account connecting them to a network of buyers and sellers locally, regionally, nationally, and even internationally. This network keeps account of all the members' debits and credits so that each member can easily transact business with any other member. However, unlike a bank, a barter network keeps track of trade dollars or formal IOUs of goods and services pledged to the network instead of cash dollars. So when do these transactions take place? Well, just like any other transaction, barter trades take place at any time of the day or night that cash transactions do. You go to a restaurant at 3 in the afternoon, it's open for business. If that's when they do business cash-wise, they can do it on a trade basis. If they're open at 11 p.m. or 4 a.m., you can do business with them if they're a member of our trade network. Where did transactions take place? Well, as noted in the first, who comprises a barter exchange? Both buying and selling merchants are primarily the parties in a barter exchange transaction, except for the occasional individual who has an item of value that can be put into the trade marketplace and buy something of equal value. The point is, the place is primarily a B2B community. Now, how do these transactions take place? I'm going to bring up here a picture of a debit card. This one happens to be a cash debit card. This one happens to be a trade debit card. What's the difference? Well, let's start with where they're similar. In this case, they're both undergirded by the MasterCard network and the merchants and merchant that goes on with all electronic transfer of funds out there. PayPal happens to be this one. And with this, you have the opportunity of buying goods and services out there in the marketplace that you can purchase with your electronic transfer of funds. So with this one, well, our members hold these debit cards that enable them to buy. It identifies them as a member of the trade network, and they can buy goods and services with this trade account. But what they are creating is a formal IOU of goods or pledged services to the rest of the exchange.